wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Play it from the beginning, Red. Just play the beginning back real quick. Can you?
Yeah, you can do it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Be a man. Might be a man. Might
See,
be a
that's
man.
your problem. That's your problem. It's freaking Friday. See, because
I didn't know. I was like, where's this
going?
going?
Mike Will made it.
I know.
But it sounded
At
like
first, I thought he said might be a man. I just
Oh,
wanted to know
my
where the record was going. That's
Oh,
all.
my goodness. All right.
Oh, wow.
Morning, everybody. We are DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got some guest hosts, JoJo and the Big Homie Show from the ATL. You can catch them Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. to midnight on 105.3 The Beat. But let's get in some front page news. Teslin Figaro!
Good morning, DJ MV. Good morning, Charlamagne. You needed to know where the record identified, I guess.
That's it.
What identified as?
What did this record identify?
Good morning, Big Homie. Good morning, family.
Good morning.
We just need to know where it identified. We don't want to get in
That's
trouble.
all.
Good morning,
That's all.
JoJo. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
All right, let's jump right into it. Donald Trump, he's 6'6" with only 215 pounds.
Yeah, they said the real crime was reporting 215 pounds. Somebody on Twitter said, when does the lie stop? But yesterday, former President Donald Trump was booked at the Fulton County Jail in Atlanta, as we know, on felony charges related to his efforts to overturn the 2020 election. I was on the plane at the time, DJ Envy. I mean, I was just refreshing like everybody else every 2 minutes on Twitter. It was hashtag, mugshot watch. And so folks were waiting on that. And they finally did release that mugshot. Now, this is Trump's fourth indictment this year, but it's the first time he had his mugshot taken. We talked about this many, many times, wondering if Big Fanny was going to do it, and it looks like she absolutely did it. Now, they said they are taking mugshots of all 19 people charged in the case. We're going to talk a little bit more about those folks in the second hour, but that included Rudy Giuliani, who we saw on yesterday, Sidney Powell, and former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. Now, Trump was released, obviously, not long after he was jailed on a $200,000 bond. Here's what he had to say.
Really believe this is a very sad day for America. This should never happen. If you challenge an election, you should be able to challenge an election. I thought the election was a rigged election, a stolen election, and I should have every right to do that.
The interesting thing about all of this, like, you know how slim and fit Trump would be if he was 6'3", 215 pounds. And I know people are making jokes, but the reason mugshots are important because if somebody goes on the run, they need a description.
Correct.
So if you say 6'3", 215, strawberry blonde hair, none of that describes, Donald Trump. Trump is probably 6'3", and he weighs about Chris Christie. Easily.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Easily.
But see, the most impressive thing, I don't know if you caught it, Teslin Figaro flies Spirit, and she said she was, checking every 2 minutes. So I didn't even know Spirit had Wi-Fi. Did you know Spirit
First of all, I fly Southwest.
I didn't know Southwest had Wi-Fi. Did you?
Yes, they do.
I didn't think she meant she was in the air. I thought that they were still taxiing. That's what I thought.
No, we do have Wi-Fi, actually, and it is free. Shout out to Southwest Airlines.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what was impressing to me. That's what I caught. But
very impressive. Now they are, Charlamagne, you mentioned yesterday they're going to be selling shirts, and you called that. They absolutely do have the shirts up for $34 on the Trump website, $25 coffee mug, $15 beer koozies. The tagline says "Never surrender," but technically he did surrender. Going into the take a mugshot is technically surrender. It's not like it's like Cleo on Set It Off. That's what not surrendering is.
But I was going to ask, what's protocol? Because usually they have to weigh you and do your height. Why was he just allowed to write it down and keep it moving? Do we know?
Is it white privilege? I don't know.
White privilege.
I have no idea. Maybe we'll look into that.
He's selling them shirts for cheap, though. I saw something last night that said they was giving the shirts away for free. Claim your free. This says claim your free shirt for a limited time only. Oh no, okay. If you make a contribution of $47,
donations
or more to help defend our movement from the never-ending witch hunts, we'll send you your very own Never Surrender T-shirt for free. Boy, these people slick. It's not free.
No,
right? Donation.
I thought they'd have been doing it for $100. $47. Why didn't they just do $45?
Oh, that'd be dope.
Because he'll be the 40. Would he be the 47th president? Yeah, if he wins again.
Yeah,
he'd be 47th.
Wait.
Yeah, because Joe Biden's
46. Yeah, he'd be 47.
So if he win, he'd be 47.
That's right.
Boy, you know what?
He's
They
so
smarter
clever.
than us.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah.
They some slick people. Y'all can play all you want. Stop acting like the people ain't good on social media and they not good at marketing. They are.
That's a good marketing strategy.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
I feel like a couple black people might even get a shirt.
Oh, they doing that anyway. They love the Stimmons way too much.
You ain't see the niggas for Trump? Literally at the
They call blacks for Trump.
No, they were called niggas for Trump.
Really?
Do that on the shirt.
Yeah, it was on the shirt. It was on the shirt.
Yes.
But I don't think all the people was black. Some of them looked like they was like with makeup.
Really?
They look
Blackface?
disguised. Yes, I'm telling you. I've seen the picture and I was like, yo, this does not look like a real black person.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Tesla and Figaro, we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Again, 800-585-1051. Call us up right now. It's a Friday. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest co-host, JoJo and Big Homie, of course, from ATL. You can catch them on 105.3 The Beat, Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. to midnight. And shout out to my brother Louis V, too. What up, Louis?
Louis V.
Louis V, the visionary.
All right. Well, let's jump right in front page news. All right, Tez. Welcome back. More Trump.
Yes,
more Trump and Trump business. Come on, break it down.
More Trump and Trump business. Rico, shout out to everybody in Atlanta, and our guest host here from Atlanta did it big yesterday with actually being the first time we had a president take a mugshot. Now, we talked a little bit about it in the first hour, but I wanted to kind of talk about his other defendants as well in that Rico charge. Now, most of them have already turned themselves in, but they still have the deadline for those who have not. At least 11 of the 19 have turned themselves in, and today by noon everybody has to be turned in and has to turn themselves in and book. So we should see some more mug shots coming on out today as well. Now there was also a lot of talk on social media about the black guy for Black Voices for Trump, Willie Lewis Floyd. He is the only one still in jail. And the reason for that is he is the only one that did not have a pre-arranged bond. Now, what that means is he will remain, and this is as of yesterday evening, something could have changed, but between then and now, but he will remain in the Fulton County jail until he can appear before a judge who will be able to grant him a bond, to arrange his bond. But folks are saying that, hey, out of everybody who's still in jail is still the black guy. What do you guys think about that?
Nobody told Willie how this works? Nobody said, Willie, you need an attorney, have your attorney call the district. Like nobody hit Willie? Or did Willie not have the funds to pay for an attorney?
Either or, Willie didn't have it.
Damn, Willie.
What Willie had going on?
He didn't unlock that level of privilege yet. He ain't upgraded to that level.
No, what did Willie have going on? He was
a
probation.
They said he was arrested 3 months ago in Maryland on a federal warrant because it accused him of aggressively confronting two FBI agents sent to serve him with a grand jury subpoena.
Oh, he's a menace.
Right.
Exactly.
Lock that thug up.
Yep. I tell you what else too, man. Everyone who didn't take Trump's mugshot previously, shame on you. Shame on you. Because clearly, I thought that you couldn't do that to a former president.
I thought so
clearly
too.
you could.
The way they were avoiding it, I thought they couldn't.
Shame on all those people. Who? Alvin Bragg. Who else was it, Tez? Who were the previous indictments?
So we had January 6th case, we had the Georgia election interference case, we had the classified document case, and then the hush money case. Jack Smith was the special counsel for because you'd asked who did it for the January 6th case. So it was Jack Smith. The Georgia election interference case, obviously we know that's Fannie Willis, and then the classified document case, Jack Smith again, and then the hush money case, was the Alvin Bragg, correct.
Shame on everybody who didn't take Donald Trump's mugshot previously. Y'all granted that man a level of privilege that he didn't even have. Nobody is above the law. You cannot tell me that consequences have actions and you don't hold everybody equally accountable. Salute to Fannie Mae because she didn't, grant them any special privileges. All of them had to come take mugshots. Shame on everybody who didn't make Donald Trump take a mugshot prior. All of those people granted Donald Trump a level of privilege that he didn't even have. Y'all did that. Y'all chose not to treat that man like you treat every other American citizen. Salute to Fannie Mae Willis for treating Trump and his cronies like any other person who gets arrested.
I don't think her name is Fannie Mae, but we know what
Fannie
you mean.
Mae don't play. You got to put a Mae in there.
Fannie Mae don't play.
You got to put a Mae in there.
In the ATL for sure. I'm just trying to figure out what was the big deal of not getting your mugshot taken.
That's my point. I don't know.
Why is it so? Why he was like, I don't want my mugshot. What was the point?
Well, I guess it was them not making him do it. Fannie Mae Willis made him and all his cronies do it. Everybody else didn't, and I think that's disgusting. But Alvin Bragg and Jack Smith, granted Donald Trump a level of privilege that he didn't even have. He should have had mugshots for all of those cases. Salute to Fannie Mae Willis.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Thank you, Teslin.
Absolutely.
And make sure you subscribe to Tesla and Figaro's podcast, the Straight Shot No Chaser podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. And follow Tesla and Figaro on all social media platforms at Tesla and Figaro.
All right. Now, when we come back from TDE, I think Reason will be joining us. He's still TDE, right?
Yes, as far as I know. Maybe he won't be after this interview, but he's still TDE.
Damn it, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, Reason TDE. I'm just playing.
All right. We'll
He'd have to change his Instagram name if he wasn't, because it's Reason TDE.
Okay. Well, we'll chop it up with him next. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.